And it is time now for the Muletrain News Program, brought to you today on this Friday, June the 19th, 2015, by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. Funeral service for Alberto Mendoza Paez, 66 of Muleshoe, is scheduled for 11 o'clock this morning, Friday, June the 19th, at the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church with Father Leo officiating. Alberto died on Tuesday in Albuquerque. He was born May the 11th, 1949 in Chihuahua, Mexico, to Jose and Rosa Paez Mendoza. He married Manuela Barrera. Alberto was in the construction business and did asbestos removal. He was preceded in death by his parents and one sister, Andrea Mendoza. Survivors include his wife, Manuela, one son, George Alberto Mendoza of Seminole, three daughters, Auralia Mendoza, and husband Alonso, Rosa Tapia and husband Israel of Muleshoe, Elizabeth Mendoza and husband Aaron of Elk City, Oklahoma, and two brothers survive him, Amador and Eluerto Mendoza, both of Chihuahua, Mexico, and 8 grandchildren. Online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com. And repeating, funeral service for Alberto Mendoza Paez, 66 of Muleshoe, is scheduled for 11 o'clock this morning, Friday, June the 19th, at the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church with Father Leo officiating. Please keep the family of Alberto Paez on your prayer list today. Funeral service for Richard Quiroz, 55 of Abilene, is scheduled for 11 o'clock Saturday morning, June the 20th, at the Templo El Bueno here in Muleshoe with Pastor Ezekiel Pacina of Abilene officiating. Burial will be in the Muleshoe Memorial Cemetery. Richard died on Tuesday in Abilene. He was born September the 22nd, 1959, in Dimmitt to Guadalupe and Juanita Quiroz. Richard was a restaurant manager. Richard is survived by his parents, Juanita Quiroz of Muleshoe, Guadalupe Quiroz of San Benito, two sons, Joshua and Jared Quiroz, both of Abilene, one daughter, Brenna Quiroz of Abilene, and one sister, Raquel Quiroz of Muleshoe, and a brother, Raul of Muleshoe. Online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com. And repeating, funeral service for Richard Quiroz, 55 of Abilene, is scheduled for 11 o'clock Saturday morning, June the 20th, 2015, at Templo El Bueno in Muleshoe with Pastor Ezekiel Pacina officiating. Please keep the Quiroz family on your prayer list today.
Ronnie Locke, 71 of Arlington, formerly of Muleshoe, and the brother of Donna Locker of Muleshoe, died Monday, surrounded by his loving family. Funeral services will be held Saturday afternoon at 1 at the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in Arlington. Visitation will be immediately prior to the funeral service there at the church, and it will be beginning at 11:30 Saturday morning. Burial will follow at the Peoria Cemetery in Hillsboro. Ronnie Locke was born on December the 22nd, 1943 in Levelland to B.C. and Eileen Locke, who later moved to Muleshoe, where he grew up and graduated from Muleshoe High School. Soon after graduating from MHS, Ronnie joined the U.S. Navy, in which he served 4 years on the USS Investigator and the USS Brumbury. In high school, he liked hunting arrowheads in the sand hills outside of Muleshoe. Ronnie Locke loved scuba diving, traveling, antiquing, woodworking, peaceful country living at the farm, and his favorite name was Grandpa. He came to love his Lord and opened his heart to him, and of course, Granny's apricot fried pies. Those preceding Ronnie Locke in death are his parents, Burley and Eileen Locke of Muleshoe, his brother Claude Locke, and nephew Matthew Walker. Survivors are his wife Sharon of the home in Arlington, his daughter Jennifer and her husband Brent Loveland, his grandchildren Mackenzie, Riley, and Carson, and his sisters Geneva, Mary Jo, and Donna. Of course, Mary Jo and Donna formerly lived here, and of course, Donna is Donna Locker of Muleshoe, along with a host of nieces and nephews, including Brianne Williams and Morgan Locker, both formerly of Muleshoe. Please remember all of the family of Ronnie Locke in your prayers. 71 of Arlington, formerly of Muleshoe, who died Monday, and whose funeral services will be held Saturday afternoon at 1 in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in Arlington, and burial will follow in the Peoria Cemetery in Hillsborough under the direction of Moore Funeral Home of Arlington. The high in Muleshoe on Thursday was 93. The low was 63. And we received on Thursday night, 6/100ths of an inch of moisture. And 64 was the temperature at 7 on Friday morning officially here in Muleshoe. And now 5 area telephone West Plains Telecommunications brings you the weather forecast for Muleshoe, Sudan, Amherst, Earth, and our entire area.
5 area telephone West Plains Telecommunications, located right here in Muleshoe at 302 Uvalde Street. Call them 806-272-5533. They offer phone, internet, and in the very near future, they'll have a lot more services at 5 area telephone, so look for that announced soon. You can check them out online at www.5area.com. And looking at our weather service forecast out of Lubbock for the Muleshoe area, they are reporting right now that some computer models hint at storms developing once again across New Mexico and trying to make headway towards the South Plains Panhandle areas this evening. However, wind speeds aloft are rather weak, and the storms may not make it to the Texas area. Furthermore, a few computer models also show isolated storms developing just about anywhere across the South Plains this afternoon and evening. So be on the lookout for this weather service forecast to change, as right now we don't have any rain chances in our forecast, but mostly sunny this Friday afternoon, high near 91 degrees, south winds around 15 miles per hour, partly cloudy tonight with a low around 64, south winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Then sunny on Saturday, high near 93 degrees, south-southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Saturday night, mostly clear, low around 63. Sunny on Sunday, high near 91 degrees, mostly clear Sunday night, low around 64. Sunny on Monday, high near 89 degrees, mostly clear Monday night, low around 64. Tuesday, sunny, high near 90 degrees, mostly clear Tuesday night, low around 63. So it's just about the same forecast for the next several days for the Muleshoe area. And repeating, this afternoon, mostly sunny, high near 91 degrees for Friday. South winds around 15 miles per hour, partly cloudy, low around 64 Friday night. Sunny on Saturday, high near 93, mostly clear Saturday night, low around 63. But be aware that some computer models out of the Weather Service are showing that forecast can change, so be aware as thunderstorms may crop up later today here in the Muleshoe area. 5 area telephone, West Plains Telecommunications has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast.
Carrie Sudduth, Muleshoe High School girls basketball coach, is in Covenant Medical Center in Lubbock, where he was taken by ambulance Wednesday morning from his home here in Muleshoe. Please remember Coach Sudduth in your prayers, his wife Susan, and their twin daughters Sydney and Sadie, and all of their family. Coach Carrie Sudduth is the son of Dave and Clara Sudduth, also of Muleshoe. Carrie Sudduth in Covenant Medical Center in Lubbock is on our prayer list along with his family. Also, Kelly Lawrence, who is a Mary DeShazo Elementary School student. On Monday, Kelly will have heart surgery at Lakeside Covenant Medical Center, Women's and Children's Hospital in Lubbock. That's the former St. Mary's Hospital. Kelly Lawrence lives here in Muleshoe with her grandmother, Bernie Martz. And please remember Kelly Lawrence and her grandmother and all of her family in your prayers. She'll have to be in the hospital about 5 days after the surgery. We'll be back with more Muletrain news, and we're going to tell you about a proud grandmother who lives right here in Muleshoe.
Being the boss just got easier with the First Bank Business Check Card, available now at 202 South First Street. As a business owner, everyday details can take up so much of your time. The Business Check Card available at First Bank has 7 built-in benefits to help you manage tasks so you can spend more time doing what you love, running your business. Work smart, worry less. For more information on the First Bank MasterCard Business Check Card and all of its benefits, contact them today by calling 806-272-4515 or go by 202 South First Street right here in Muleshoe. Being the boss just got easier with the First Bank Business MasterCard Check Card. Available now. Again, go by 202 South First Street, 806-272-4515. The First Bank is member FDIC, and the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant, presents to you this edition of the Muletrain News.
Delicious. Have you been wasting time looking for a good meal? Well, go to Leal's Mexican Restaurant in Muleshoe at 1010 West American Boulevard and try the Irma's Special. If you are under 12, try the grilled cheese. You know Leal's in Muleshoe is the original Leal's Mexican restaurant. I highly recommend it. 5 generations of our family have eaten at Leal's. What did you say, Isla? Chips are delicious.
Landon Leshper, grandson of Helen Cook of Muleshoe, has been named the most outstanding freshman for his unit, Company D1, or Spider D, in the Corps of Cadets at Texas A&M University, where he is a sophomore student. His mother was reared here in Muleshoe as Karen Head. Landon was also promoted to the rank of Cadet Corporal and earned the distinguished position of Spider D Guidon Barrier for his outfit. He will march at the front of his unit right beside the commanding officer with a flag that represents the unit at Texas A&M. The Guidon Barrier is a sophomore who sets an example for the freshmen to emulate. Congratulations to you, Landon Lepsher, and also to your proud grandmother, Helen Cook, here in Muleshoe. Isn't that grand? If you have not registered by Friday afternoon your children for Vacation Bible School at the First Baptist Church next week, you can do that early on Monday morning at 8:30 before Bible school starts at 9. Bible school at the First Baptist Church here in Muleshoe at 220 West Avenue E will be Monday through Thursday next week, June the 22nd through the 25th, from 9 until 12 noon. You can call 806-272-4224, the First Baptist Church office, for more information. Journey off the map, unknown to us, known to God, is the theme for Bible school at First Baptist Church for 4-year-olds through those who have just completed the 5th grade. The First Baptist Church is at 220 West Avenue E. Chad, and Crystal Freeman of Lindell, Texas, that's right across the interstate from Tyler, have just returned this past spring from 5 weeks mission in Uganda. And they are going to be talking about this mission trip on Sunday evening at 6 at the Calvary Baptist Church here in Muleshoe. Chad, a 1994 graduate of Muleshoe High School, son of Betty and Gary Freeman, works for Youth with a Mission, and they sponsored this mission trip to Uganda area. And other young families also went on the mission trip with them. Now, they took not only themselves, but also their 2 children, 10 and 12 years of age. Mrs. Chad Freeman is the former Crystal Howe, who graduated in 1995 from Muleshoe High School. And this is Sunday evening, 6 o'clock at the Calvary Baptist Church here in Muleshoe, and you are invited. It's time to think about the 4th of July, but when it comes to the 4th of July celebration in Muleshoe, the Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce and Agriculture wants you to know it'll be more than a celebration of America's birthday. It'll be the 50th birthday party also for the National Mule Memorial Statue. Some of the activities that are planned for the big day is, of course, a parade down Main Street, Muleshoe, that will start at 10 o'clock and then come back up South 1st Street. You need to be at 9 o'clock on the south end of Main at the old Boy Scout grounds to line up for the parade. The Jeep Club of Muleshoe will be there in force, and if you would like to be in the parade, you need to call or contact Gina Wilkerson, the president of the chamber. She works at Williams General Store here in Muleshoe, so they can line you up for the parade fast on the 4th of July morning. Also, at the 4th of July, there will be a wonderful reunion here in Muleshoe. It's an all-school Muleshoe reunion, and at 8:30 at the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center, you can pick up your tickets, and that is for the evening meal. At the Civic Center that night, there'll be visiting of all of the exes, and you don't have to be a graduate of Muleshoe High School to be included in this reunion. But you do need right now to send $20 registration fee, which will cover also your meal on the 4th of July evening, and that's a Saturday, and send it to Box 100 here in Muleshoe, 79347, and that's to the Muleshoe Ex-Students Association. Please list your year that you would have graduated or did graduate, and also please list your maiden name, ladies. Then also at the Oneida Wagner Center, there'll be a noon meal of barbecue served. It'll be for all the public, and it'll be $10 each plate. And after the parade, there will be a hot dog eating contest, and that will be held on the Courthouse Square in downtown Muleshoe all day in the new city park. Jesus Tovar says they'll play flag football, and all day the chamber will sponsor a softball tournament also. And Rudy Perez, you can enter through. Call Rudy at 806-729-2100 to enter the softball tournament. And at 3 o'clock on the afternoon of the 4th, there will be bull riding, miniature bull riding, and mutton busting at the Dusty Roads Arena that is located east edge of Muleshoe, right off of U.S. Highway 84. A lot of people will have things for sale like Rolando Estrada, and that will be roasted corn, and that will all be in the park. If you want to be a vendor in the new city park, we'll also contact Gina Wilkerson, Chamber President. And when it's good and dark, you know what happens in Muleshoe. The Muleshoe Volunteer Fire Department will shoot off a gigantic fireworks display that can be seen all over this area from the new city park. It's a way for the merchants of Muleshoe to say thank you for shopping at home in Muleshoe year-round. At the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center, they're going to draw for 4 new Michelin tires on the 4th. Tickets are on sale now for $10 each or 3 for $25, and you can buy them from Rhonda King, who, by the way, it's her birthday on Friday the 19th of June. Happy birthday, Rhonda King, or Laverne Wynn, either one. Or you can see any of the Muleshoe High School or the Muleshoe Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center board members to buy your tickets. You do not need to be present to win. We'll tell you about a fraternity that's headed our way for the 4th of July celebration in Muleshoe and Old Pete's birthday in just a few moments. So stay tuned for more on the Muletrain News. It's been 61 years clopping in Muleshoe, giving you good news about Muleshoe and her people and farmer residents too.
You can see pictured on our TV screen today at Fry and Cox. They had their $1,000 Do It Best Shopping giveaway, and the winner for this 2015 spring edition was Richard Barrett. You can see him pictured along with the Fry and Cox manager, Renda Logson. Congratulations to Richard Barrett as he won the $1,000 Do It Best Shopping Spree giveaway at Fry and Cox right here in Muleshoe. Don't forget, they have flowers and vegetable plants. Buy one, get one free of equal or lesser value going on now. And they have great Father's Day gifts at Fry and Cox, along with mosquito repellent and bug repellent that you can spray on yourself or spray in your house and your yard. Available now at 401 South 1st Street, Fry and Cox, Facebook.com/Fry and Cox. The swing bed program is now available at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center for the patient who is no longer in need of acute medical care but is not yet comfortable functioning independently at home. Go by 708 South 1st Street or call for more information today. The Muleshoe Area Medical Center, 806-272-4524. The swing bed program is available now.
A big happy birthday on June the 19th to Dusty Puckett, Derek Purdy, Mickey Tosh, Wayne Precure, as I said, Rhonda King, Juan Jaime Jr., and also on June the 20th, happy birthday to Ann Souter, formerly of Three-Way, now of Goliad, Texas, Donald Phelps, and also congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. Nick Bammard. And on the 21st, Anita Black, it is your day, along with Tommy Gunstream and Phil Kent both. Isn't that something? Myra Copley has a 21st birthday, and Curtis Preston too. A big happy birthday to all of these, and congratulations to our friends Mr. and Mrs. Mike Riley. The 21st of June is their wedding anniversary. For many, many years, the Jenny Slippers, the ladies division of the Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce and Agriculture, has hosted Phi Kappa Psi fraternity here in Muleshoe during the summer. These young men, who are all college students, members of this fraternity, ride into Muleshoe on their bicycles going across country. But it's not just going across country. They are raising awareness of people with disabilities, that they're just like you and me. It's been called Push America, but the name has been changed to the Ability Experience that helps people with disabilities. The Ability Experience, formerly Push America, was founded in 1977 as a national philanthropy of Pi Kappa Psi fraternity with the purpose of instilling lifelong service in its members and enhancing the quality of life for people with disabilities. Although the organization is still fulfilling the purpose for which it was intended, the Ability Experience has grown into a nationally recognized nonprofit organization with numerous programs educating undergraduates, alumni, and community residents about the abilities of people with disability. And always, this is their favorite stop across America, because the Jenny Slipper members here in Muleshoe serve them a steak dinner. They get hamburgers and they get hot dogs and they get salad suppers, but Muleshoe gives them a welcome with a steak supper, and they'll be here for our 4th of July celebration and the celebration of the National Mule Memorial's 50th birthday on Saturday, July the 4th this year, Nancy Kidd says. In our bargain basement, for sale, a Maytag washing machine and a Frigidaire dryer. She'd like to get $100 for both of these. Call Carol Kinnemer, 806-272-5489. That's for sale, Maytag washing machine and a Frigidaire dryer. And she'd like to get a total of $100, like $50 each. Call Carol Kinnemer at 806-272-5489. Need to hire someone with a tractor shredder to shred out at the old location of the Cox Drive-In movie theater at the edge of Muleshoe on 214 North, or the Freona Highway. This is about 7 acres, and it will need a tractor shredder to get this done. Contact Shelley Thornton, the former Shelley Sane, at 806-433-4738, or you can even send her a message on Facebook. That's want to hire someone with a tractor shredder to mow about 7 acres of land at the old Cox Drive-In Theater that is out at the edge of Muleshoe on the Freona Highway. Call Shelley Sane Thornton at 806-433-4738 or message her on Facebook. Don't forget, the summer reading program is in full swing all this month of June and July at the Muleshoe Area Public Library on West 2nd Street, catty-cornered across from the Courthouse Square. And Monday mornings, 10:30 to 11, 2-year-olds through kindergarten age are invited to come. And then Tuesday morning, 1st through 5th graders come from 10 to 11, and junior high and high school students come from 10 until 11:30. You can win prizes by being a part of the Summer Reading Club. Tote bags, water bottles, book sets, even a Kindle will be given away, and much, much more. At the Muleshoe Water Park, they're open Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 1 to 6. Friday and Saturday hours, 1 to 8, and closed on Monday. On Friday nights, it's teen night, 8:30 to 10. On Tuesday nights, ladies' night, 6:30 to 8. And moms and toddlers swim on Thursdays from 6:30 to 7:30. Admission anytime at the Muleshoe Water Park is $3. Tanner Bales, the manager, says. On your prayer list, remember David Gallman and Hannah Simmons, who are both home from the hospital. Diana Harrison, one of our Watson Junior High School teachers, who had knee replacement surgery recently in San Angelo, and also Will Worley, who has had hip replacement surgery after falling and breaking his hip. He also teaches at Watson Junior High. Betty Noble, who is home. Sean Shipman, the son of Miss Gary Shipman, has cancer. Dwayne Lloyd, formerly of Muleshoe in Lubbock, and he has cancer. Shug McCamish and her husband Frank and their family. Matt Cowley, a son of Janice Morrison of Muleshoe, also on our prayer list, and he had emergency appendectomy last weekend. Louis Wayne Schaefer at home, Francis Miramontes, Delmer Clements, the family of Claudine Elliott, Shannon Gregory are all in our prayers and thoughts too. It's about time now for us to go on the Muletrain News, but we want to say to every father, Happy Father's Day. You're so important to every family and to our country as well. Get up there, Little Red. Come on, Corina. How you are, Beautis, Andale, Monkey Paw, Julia Gray, Isla, and Olay.
Clippity clap, clippity, 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 clapping along.
Listen for the Muletrain News program rotating with all our current programming on Reach Broadband Channel 6. You can also find our last several months' worth of Muletrain News programs free of charge on demand anytime you want to listen to them on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page. The Muletrain News program today has been brought to you by the First Spank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith, Temple High School football. Details in a moment on the Sound of Texas.
And the Sounds of Texas are brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6 as well as MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, celebrating over 75 years of rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area. You can check them out on their website, bcecoop.com, and they hope that you enjoy this Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Bob McQueen played football for the Temple Wildcats and later coached football at Temple High School for 28 years. The team made several trips to state championship games and won some of them. Bob motivated his players to be their best.
Motivation comes through hard work, discipline, and respect and caring for one another.
When Temple schools integrated, Bob had no problems with the transition.
They were just such great kids, and they made it work. I think both sides were a little bit apprehensive of integration. But football, because it happens in the fall and at the beginning of the school year, I think it really helped us as far as integration is concerned. And we had some great black kids that were leaders. They were just great young men, and they helped integration to work. There was some hurt feelings and things like that going on. You'd go places and people say things, racial type things. I've never been comfortable with that. And you think about this, put yourself in this situation. You're a black child. You go to Dunbar High School. You're the Dunbar High School Panthers. When you come to Temple High School, you don't know what in the world you're coming into. Their colors at Dunbar were purple and gold. Temple High School is royal blue and white. One of the things that we did, and we talked to the kids about this, I wanted to add the color red to our uniforms, just as a feather edging around the numbers and stuff like that. And I talked to them about we are all the same on the inside. We may have brown skin or black skin or white skin or whatever. I said, but we're all the same on the inside, and that red's representative of that. We voted, do you want to do this or do you want to leave it like it was? And of course, I don't think there was a vote against it. Of course, it made a beautiful uniform too.
Bob McQueen of Temple. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the sound of Texas.
Great Father's Day gifts now at Williams General Store, 1405 West American Boulevard. They're also gearing up for their 4th of July tent sale. Now see the video that we made of all the new stuff in the 4th of July schedule on rotating here on Reach Broadband Channel 6, as well as find it on Williams' Facebook page, facebook.com/Williams General Store. Time now for the market report brought to you today by Stephen DeMint, financial advisor with Edward Jones, located right here in Muleshoe at 104 West 2nd Street. Call 806-272-4102, member SIPC. He can assist you with any of your financial needs, no matter where you live. The market report was recorded this Friday, June the 19th, 2015 at 11:50 a.m.
This is Dana Remke of Edward Jones, member of the New York Stock Exchange Incorporated, bringing you the daily financial market report. U.S. stocks are moderately lower as investors focus on developments with the negotiations between Greece and its creditors. Eurozone officials are expected to hold an emergency summit Monday after failing to reach an agreement on a cash for reforms deal for Greece at a meeting Thursday. In earnings news, chocolate maker Hershey lowered its full year 2015 earnings guidance due to weakness in its China division. U.S. Treasury prices are edging higher. So far this morning in the S&P 500, the best performing sector is consumer staples, while the worst performing sector is financials. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is down 56 points to 18,058. The S&P 500 index is down 6 points to 2,115, and the NASDAQ Composite Index is down 12 to 5,120. This morning, volume on the New York Stock Exchange is high with 589 million shares traded. Decliners and advancers are evenly matched on the day. In commodity markets, the spot price of gold is down $1 to $1,200. The spot price of silver is down 14 cents to $16.04, and crude oil prices are down $1 to $59. In bond markets, the 30-year Treasury yield is currently 3%, and the 10-year Treasury yield is 2.28%. In stocks of local interest, Apple is down $1 to $126.88. ConocoPhillips is down 35 cents to $62.59. AT&T is down 3 cents to $34.99. Pfizer is down a penny to $34.36. Target is up 74 cents to $83.94. ExxonMobil is down 22 cents to $85.27. Walmart is up 8 cents to $73.